Hey guys, it's the man too ugly for YouTube here. Just want to show you a couple things in this video. Well, first off, I'm gonna scrap my whole entire video for the 12-hour marathon I did. For one thing, it's gonna be a ton of work to edit, and I mean, the video files I have right now, for the combination of all of them, it's like 40 gigs. So it's just going to take me a long time to edit, and I really want to put up some other videos before I can do before I can do all that editing. And the other thing is, like, I don't think anybody's going to want to watch that a video for that long. I mean, of course I wouldn't have a 12-hour video up, but it would be pretty long. So instead I'll just put the summary in this video, all the things I discovered and figured out. First off, an amazing thing I just figured out is if you hit the period button on your keyboard, you enter cursor mode, which is awesome, because I used to have to bring up my map or something every time I wanted to go to my chat window or something like that. Anyways, so the period button. The other thing is, pardon the annoyingly huge logo here, but I wanted to be able to cover the chat window. So because one thing about this game is, if you are in a guild, the guild chat will use the person's gamer ID instead of their player name. So I really didn't want to advertise my entire guild's roster or something, Anyways, the other thing is this minimap add-on right here. I just found that today, maybe 5 minutes ago. It's amazing. The add-on is called ZRMiniMap. If you're not sure how to install add-ons, I'll just quickly show you how to do that. And this add-on specifically, ZRMiniMap, we're gonna get this from ESLUI.com, and I will post this link in the description below. But basically, it's very similar to World of Warcraft. You're just gonna download it and extract it. You can do a copy, and for Elder Scroll, the add-ons are right here. We just paste it into here. I already did it. After that, in game, you don't even have to exit the game. You just go in here, you hit escape and go to add-ons and hit reload UI, and after that it'll be there. This add-on's great. You can just click it and move it around. Let's see, not sure if I covered the other add-ons I have in the first video, but these right here that have my, it's annoying, it doesn't show up if you enter cursor mode, but whatever's right here is a life meter, magic meter, and stamina, and then experience. And also I have this bar up here. I know I talked about that, but it might have been during the 12-hour marathon. So that add-on, I'll put all the add-ons that I use there, but that one is specifically the however you say that, framework, and you can get to the settings through here, and you're looking at the Basgrim's toolbar. And that's what that is. And that you can move around anywhere. We got a clock, frames per second, zone, your character name, race and class, level, experience, bag spaces. This is soul gems, I believe, and money, obviously. The other thing I want to show in this video is the new build that I have created, and the reason I did that is because I kept dying, for one thing. So I switched over to heavy armor, And I was using light before because I was trying to go for more of a caster style, and basically I was using reflective light and my biting jabs mainly as my two main DPS, and then I was throwing this in once in a while, my piercing javelin. I was using one-handed and shield, and I wanted to go for a lot of light armor because of this right here. You would reduce the magic cost of spells by 1% per piece of light armor. And you know, it's just all about magic regen, so my thinking was that I would just kill them faster by never running out of magic. But it didn't work. I died. So I respect, and I started putting attribute points into health and stamina instead of only magic. So I got a pretty even spread right now. But since I switched over to more of a melee class, I needed more stamina. And that's my main thing right now, is I keep running out of stamina. But I'm killing things so fast that it's not even mattering to me right now. So let me go over this build a little bit. Out of the Adric Spear, I am using the ultimate ability here. I've already morphed it, and I morphed it to the Crescent Sweep, and deal 100 damage to all nearby enemies, but the enemies in front of me, they're going to take 33% more damage. So this is a pretty high AoE build. So I don't even use this anymore, but I still have it. This is all I use out of this tree, I guess. Out of Dawn's Wrath, I'm using the Reflective Light and the Solar Barrage. And let me see if I have any of these. Yeah, okay. Restoring Light, I'm not using anything. I'll put a link to the entire build in the description, but real quick. Switched over to two-handed weapon. I'm using Cleave, which I've morphed to Brawler, and the Critical Charge. And then I have the Uppercut, too. Passive abilities so far, I have Forceful, which will light and heavy attacks with two-handed weapons deal 13% splash damage to one nearby enemy, so that it also adds to my AoE damage. This is great. Heavy weapons with two-handed weapons equipped, you get a 100% chance to bleed for 10 physical damage over 10 seconds with a two-handed axe. Two-handed maces, which is what I'm using right now, is going to ignore 40 armor. And then two-handed swords, you're going to add 3% additional damage on. So that's a pretty solid ability to have. I would definitely recommend it. And let's see, heavy armor, I'm pretty much going to be going with all of these passives eventually. Resolve, you're going to increase the armor by, I think it's, let's see, it's probably 1% on the first level of it. You can increase my health regen, and I'm also going to increase the power of my melee attacks per piece of heavy armor. So that's an awesome one to have too. Okay, yeah, I have, that's already there, okay. Increased magic recovery while in combat by 3%. That's pretty solid. Okay, let me go over the build. Generally what I do for a single mob is this is all kind of, there's a lot of variables in this build here, and it's because it kills things so fast, and I never have to worry about running out of stamina or magic or health even, you know. So depending on the level, if I'm going up against a 14, which is what I am, I'm probably not even going to have to worry about this entire rotation. So what I'll do is I'll just charge in, and then I'll throw an uppercut, and I'll lay down a Solar Barrage after that, so that my weapon, I'll deal 56 damage, and I'll also get 19 weapon power and spell power for, you know, for my next attack. And that's great. So it's usually going to be dead after I hit him with the Solar Barrage, but if not, I'll just beat him down with light attacks, light melee attacks. If they're, you know, a couple levels higher than me, then I will throw out a reflective light. Oh, but first let me say, the Solar Barrage is really optional, because, I mean, I could take him down with light attacks in, you know, without throwing down that Solar Barrage. It's maybe going to take me 3 seconds longer or something, you know. So it really just depends on how fast I want to get through things. And that's why I say a lot of variables, because if it's under half health, I won't even usually throw that down. I'll just beat him. Okay, a multiple mob rotation here is the same thing, but we're gonna need more AoE damage. So I'm gonna throw out this reflective light first. I'm gonna charge in exactly the same, but I'm gonna do a cleave here. Actually, a brawler, since I've morphed it. So we're dealing 42 damage to all enemies in front of him, and then we're also going to be bleeding for 40 physical damage over 10 seconds. 29 point shield here for 8 seconds, so that's great for me. And then the more enemies, the better this ability is. After that, I'm definitely going to throw out a Solar Barrage, and by that time, usually one of those mobs is going to be dead. If not, I don't even have to hit it once. Whichever one of those mobs has less health, I don't even worry about, because that dot is still on it. It's going to be dead in a matter of seconds. So I just focus on one, and I beat it down with melee attacks, usually light, just because that's all that's needed. This build is really powerful. I can take on 2 or 3 mobs of that are 2 levels higher than me at least. So let me go over this rotation here. Let's see, that's a level 12. I want to find something a little better. Where am I? Oops. Alright, well, this is good enough. I know there's a few guys up here. They're 13s, I'm a 14, but whatever. It's good enough. I mean, it's practical, because this is a quest that I'm actually on, so here we go. We're going to throw out a reflective light, and charge, uppercut, and dead. I didn't even need to throw the reflective light, so here we go. By the way, if you hit tab, you can target. 1 for charge, uppercut. I'm gonna hit him with a heavy attack. Dead. I would like to find something a little more powerful though, so let's keep going. Robin Hood. Let's take on all 3 of these guys. Okay, so reflective lights, charge, cleave. Well, I got no stamina, so Solar Barrage, and then melee. I'm just gonna melee him down. Solar Barrage. There we go. Whoops. Oh yeah. Well, I had trouble with it before, but this guy pretty much did it for me. Chase the creature. I'll just go through a couple quests and you'll just see the amazingness of this build.
Have you seen my husband? We got separated when those
No, I haven't.
This is all their fault. The hauntings of the destroyed crops, the ruin of a beautiful home, their false. Rashada summoned it. He's some kind of shaman.
Shaman.
My husband broke up a ritual that Catman was performing a few nights ago. I saw the creature sniffing to one of our guards. He attacked.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna turn the mini-map back on real quick. There you go, some guy talking about it. Okay, there it is. Let me show you my, get out of here, my gear real quick. I'm using an iron helm that I created. It's a level 8. Shoulders. I mean, I have pretty decent gear on for what I'm doing. I mean, I guess it's level 7 gear, but it's better than all the stuff I've been getting from quests. I gotta hurry up and level though, because I got 2 things I want to use. I got a level 15 weapon. I don't know if it's a, yeah, here we go. It's a mace. I want to use that, and I also want to use this. So yeah, see, I didn't even worry about him after I laid down that solar barrage. He was dead within like less than a second after I laid it. Ooh. What are these? Heck yeah, you always gotta check these bookshelves. It's definitely annoying, but it's an added bonus for the people that want to take the time to do it. By the way, I love the lock picking in this game. It's so easy. It's so much easier than Skyrim. Wow, I did not even see her.
There's something wrong with Tyrell. No, I don't believe it.
Oh, too bad, it's true.
I know that's him. There's just something wrong with it.
Come on, bitch. Let's go. Oh shit. Oh, come on, cast. Got him up against the wall now, he's fucked. Soul Barrage him. I'm not even gonna worry about my health, because he's gonna be dead in a second. Maybe. Wow, I almost died. No loot. Sweet.
I heard Rivali scream. She said you chased it down here. I took a swing at it, but it got away. She's upstairs crying over her husband's corpse. Go on up there. If her husband starts to move, kill him with fire.
We were going to expand the plantation. We wanted to trade the useless catmen for some strong Bretons and Redguards. I want nothing that belonged to that dirty catman Rashada. He brought the catmans inside the barn in the center of the plantation. Maybe he stayed to watch his monster tear us apart. Wicked animal. Here, take the idol. I don't want it near me.
Bring Rashada the idol at the hollow moon, yes? Moons guide you straight. Yes, Rashada's beautiful wife, his most precious Jazadi. Their lashes stripped her fur to the bone. She died from their torture. That is why this one called the Dromatra. Rashada regrets this. Trading hate only brings more suffering. If Rashada had many nights, he could explain. We integrate Tamriel's gods with our own so we can blend in. We also do this to amuse
Alright,
the
enough of this.
island without.
Come on. Great.
Dwellers of darkest oblivion, come forth! The veil is pierced. Pass through the gate I am
Saying that. Come on. I'm gonna die because I'm trying to get them both in their orbs. Alright guys, so we went over that build and the rotation, a couple add-ons, and that's it. So I'll be back later when I have something new to show you. Peace out, guys.